Hey guys, it's Emerald, and today I'm going to be doing something maybe a little bit different. So since it's in the middle of summer and I don't really have much to do at the moment, I'm going to be doing a video about GCSE tips, and yeah. I currently just finished year 11, so I have done my GCSEs. And I'm just waiting for my results, which are going to be in August, and I'm so scared. Oh god. So I'm actually gonna go to England in September to do A-levels, and yeah, let's get started. So for my GCSEs I did 8. Because in my school we were supposed to only do 8, but if you want to do more, but some people do like 8, 9 or 10, so there's more chance of getting A's and A stars, but I didn't want to do that many, and I just wanted to stick with what the school was doing, so yeah. But if you do more than 8, then of course you have to study yourself and do the exam elsewhere. So for my GCSEs, I did first language English, global perspectives, biology, chemistry, world literature, Mandarin Chinese, maths, economics. Yeah, that's 8. Okay, so global perspectives is such a useless subject, and I honestly don't know why we have to do it, because most schools don't even have that option in most schools, so I honestly don't know why our school made us do it, but it was compulsory, and it's really hard because there's like a group project coursework, which is like a lot of essays, but you choose the best one you did, and then the last part is like another part of a group project. But yeah, and it's really annoying because in my school, when you do group projects, 90% of the chance boys won't do the work, like they won't do anything. And also in my school, the teachers put us into groups, so there's a high chance of being with someone you don't know. There are benefits of that, because you get to meet new people, like socialize maybe, and yeah, but you know, just 90% of the chance they won't do work. So the group leaders, which are year 11s mostly, have to do all the work, and let me tell you, it's really annoying. It gets on your nerves, and like I literally couldn't. It was so annoying, but we're past that now, so I'm so happy. First tip, I want to talk about the sciences first. So okay, so for my A-levels I'm doing biology, chemistry, maths, and psychology. So I'm kind of like a science person. Okay, so for GCSEs, I chose 2 subjects. Two sciences, biology and chemistry. A lot of people do biology and chemistry because it's a really good choice. They work well together, and a lot of things overlap. So usually if you want to do jobs like medicine, biochemistry, pharmacy, like stuff like that, then choosing bio and chem is a really good choice. Also, if you choose 2 sciences, it keeps your options open in university, so it's like easier to find jobs and stuff like that. A lot of people also do chemistry and physics, so if you're not like a biologist, then you can do physics, but I hate physics, so that's why I'm doing bio and chem. And I also really like biology. So for science, it's really good to get these revision guides. So if you're doing Edexcel, then they have a lot of these revision guides for most of their subjects. It's Pearson, and it's really good because it's quite small, and it summarizes most of this, like all of the stuff you need to know for GCSE. And they also have like end of unit questions. So if you get to a section and you go to like the end, wait, let me find you an example. If you're doing the blue section and you go to the end, they have a lot of examination questions. So yeah, and I think it's really useful. A revision guide is really good for the sciences. Also, another really useful thing for the sciences are these workbooks. A lot of people in my school use CGP, which is a really good publisher for workbooks and also revision guides, but I don't really like the revision guides, so I don't have the CGP ones of the science ones. So yeah, the workbooks are really good because they're all like exam questions. So for example, I did this page. Yeah, they tell you like how many marks for each question, and it's structured like an exam paper. They also tell you which paper these are in, like some questions are in, because you know, for exams, exam questions appear quite a lot of times in different papers, so they kind of repeat or just they just write it differently. So yeah, it's really good to practice exam papers. And other than that, most of all, you should always do past papers. Past papers are really my way of revising, and so in school we were given this past paper booklet. For chem I didn't get to finish it, but for bio it was kind of part of our homework as well, so I finished it. So it really helps you when you do questions that most likely will appear on your exam paper. So so like this, you know, it's really important to mark your paper, because you need to know what you got wrong and how you can answer them. I really hate marking, but I force myself to because it's something you have to do anyways. So then afterwards, the fun part is looking at adding up your marks and seeing what grade you get. Moving on. It's really good to have revision guides as well, not necessarily only for maths, but sciences are really good, you know, revision guides, like I showed you earlier. Other subjects, revision guides might be really good, might be really useful. So, because it shows you maybe how to do it and like some examples and a few questions, and yeah, it really helps you. And if you don't want revision guides, it's also good to buy more textbooks. So because different textbooks have different information in there, so you can kind of compare and see what other information there is in the other ones. Okay, so for science, it's also really good to get a binder for each subject, so that you're more organized and you won't get mixed up with your notes and stuff. Because at the start of year 10, I had one binder for bio and chem because I didn't have another one, and there wasn't really much to put in my binder. But then later on I got so confused because the notes were mixed up and stuff. So what I do is I use these separators. It's really useful when you have different, oh, this is in the wrong place, different it's really useful when you have different hey guys, I have to use my photo booth because my camera ran out of memory. So yeah, so I was saying for science it's really useful to get cue cards. I know I have a lot. This is worth 2 years. It's basically chemistry and biology. Biology is a lot, so well, I think that, you know, when teachers give you notes and you write them down in your binders, sometimes you can't really find them, or you know, when you highlight stuff in a textbook you might not find them that easily. So I think that when you use cue cards you can sort them out into different units. So for example, homeostasis and nerves. You can have like different units and it would be really easy to find here. You can draw diagrams and everything. I just think it makes life easier. It's just easier to find. It's easy when you walk around and you're trying to remember. It's easy when you're with your friends, you're trying to ask each other questions. It's just something small that you can hold and just really easy to, you know. Yeah, so that's the last thing about science. Okay, sorry. So for world literature, you have to read books, obviously. So there's a part of the exam called set text. That's paper 3, I think. It's where you have to study a text, like a book, or maybe 2, but in my school we only had to study 1 book. And you kind of analyze it to help you answer the questions in the exam. So the book we had to do was Balzac and the Little Chinese Seamstress. At first it wasn't a good book at all. Like, I was kind of falling asleep, but it was okay at the end. It was kind of weird. I don't know. It's not weird. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's not like a really good book or anything, because English lit books are never good. So basically what I did was I put stickies all over the place, as you can see. I made a key at the front. And I highlighted parts that were important, so like that. Yeah, so there's like a lot of pages that are important, and sometimes it's really hard to find like find it if you do this, because there's way too many notes. My friends just asked me if we wanted to study this book together, just revise together and stuff. At first I didn't think it was a good idea because I work better when I do things myself. I get distracted really easily, so yeah. But we used Skype and we made this document where we kind of summarized the whole book and put quotes and the different themes and stuff like that. So we ended up making this whole table, which it's like 30 pages because it summarizes the whole entire book. That way you don't have to do stuff all by yourself. You kind of share your information, do things together, because we did it in a group of 4. and I think it's really useful to do sometimes to work with your friends, because 4 brains is a bit better than 1. So so basically we kind of wrote stuff. Yeah, and it makes it really easy to remember, because yeah, I thought I did pretty well in the exam, well, at least better than what I did for my mocks, because I'm actually really bad at English, so doing this helped a lot. And next I've got English language. So for English language, there's not really much to do. There's nothing you can really revise for. But what I did was I did a lot of past papers, so I can get used to the way they ask questions, the way I answer questions, because one of the questions is writing a story, like composition. So it was descriptive writing or narrative writing, but I suck at descriptive writing, so I did narrative. And I think it's really good to practice writing so you can get better. So basically this is directed writing. So as you can see, I did some past papers, just wrote stuff. Yeah. And also another paper of the literature exam is the unseen, where you get a poem or a prose. Okay, you get a poem and a prose, and you annotate either one of them, and then you just write an analysis essay. In our school, we are encouraged to do the poem because it's easier. Yeah, so I did the poem, and this is one of my analysis. You just kind of write like 1.5 pages. Yeah. I didn't finish doing this one. So yeah, that's it for the literature exam. Okay, so another tip is to not leave things till the last minute. If you keep on doing that, you'll regret it, because you don't want to sleep at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Which is what I do a lot, but I've learned my lesson and I know not to do that next time. So you want to start early to revise more, because if you keep on revising it just before the exam, you won't be able to revise for everything you need to know. And yeah, it's just better for your health as well to revise earlier, so that you don't need to sleep late. You need that energy in your exam. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it, because I don't know, I didn't really plan anything. I guess that's it, and I hope this video has helped you somehow. If you have any suggestions for any videos that I could make, please comment down below. And if you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys in the next video, hopefully. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!